school basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by the Lake Area Eagle Stops, the Osage Beach Hy-Vee, American Sun Control, Jason Blankenship CPA, Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company in downtown Versailles, COMC, Central Ozarks Medical Center, the Shed Batting Cages, GT Brothers Automotive in Eldon, Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, Bright Printing and Promotional Advertising, Vera Cruz Mexican Restaurant in Versailles, the Morgan County Health Center, the Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie, Versailles Total Fitness, and Big O Tires. Thanks for joining us for high school basketball on MoSportsZone and KS95.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's broadcast of KS95 Sports. We are live on Trophy Day here at the 95th Annual Eldon Tournament. It's been a great week of basketball, and we've seen a couple rivalry games throughout the week, and why not have one more as Eldon and Versailles are about to face off here in the 7th place game of this Eldon Tournament. We'll have 4 games going on today in this Eldon Tournament. All 4 will be available for you on MoSportsZone.com. I'm Colton Taylor, Coach Jason Vansel with me. We got Britt back on the camera and on the headset as well. Coach Vansel, how are you?
I'm good, man. Got up, didn't have to wake up early, just kind of cruise into the day, so I'm kind of enjoying it.
I see that dirty look from Britt because this is like job number 14 of the day for Britt. Britt, are you still awake and conscious?
I'm here, but I won't lie, I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've got like 10 minutes till the game starts. You could run down and get you something to eat real quick.
Had me some eggs over easy with some of that sourdough bread today to kind of mop it up a little bit, too, by the way.
Yeah, that's real nice.
I'm using that for everything now.
Yeah, that sourdough bread's pretty delicious.
It's been everything in my house now.
Well, we'll get Britt fed before the game is done. We'll actually, like I said, have all 4 of these games on MoSportsZone.com as we will start things off here on KS95 with Eldon and Versailles. On deck after this, we will switch over to Mix 92.7, where the Camdenton Lakers will be taking on Fatima. That will be the consolation game of this tournament. Then on Cool 102.7, our sister station, it will be the Osage Indians doing battle with the Boonville Pirates. And in the championship bout, we'll be back on Mix 92.7 as the Eugene Eagles play for the championship of this Eldon Tournament. They do battle with a very good Smith Cotton Tiger squad. So a lot of great games. I mean, you look at all these matchups today, Jason, and I feel like all of these matchups are ones that could be an absolute battle.
Well, from the very first bracket that was put out, it didn't really matter what you did. You could have threw all the names in a bag and shook it up, pulled out 2, and it'd be a good game. That's what happens when you get a bracket like the one we got here this year.
Yeah, tip of the cap to Steve Henderson as he has put on a great Eldon Tournament, and we've seen some great games because of it. And I love and hate when we get this matchup. I love it because I enjoy watching both of these teams play basketball. Obviously, we're the 2 teams we primarily cover, and love watching these boys play. I hate it because it's one where it's like you don't show bias, or you try not to show bias as a commentator, but generally, if you're on the road with Versailles in Butler, so you're generally a little for Versailles. You want to see them. Well, it's one of our teams has to lose today, and I always hate that factor in it.
Yeah, but I think I'm on the other side of the fence. I love it solely just because I know all these boys know each other on each team. A lot of them are friends. I love to see that with our kids getting to play their kids, our school play their school. Of course, somebody's going to have to lose, but that's a spirit of competition. Somebody's going to win, too. I have a kid on one of the teams, obviously, but I root for Eldon just as much as I do Versailles, just because when you watch them play and get to know Coach Caudell, they almost kind of became part of your own little personal family as we covered them all year. So it's kind of like having 2 families. And sometimes families fight a little bit, but it always works out in the end. So, but I mean, I really enjoy this matchup, honestly, just getting to watch our kids compete against the Eldon kids and vice versa.
Well, and if you enjoy this matchup, I have really good news for you. You're not going to have to wait long to see it again, as this is matchup number 2 of the year between these two. They met up in the Stover tournament, and now they meet up here in the Eldon tournament. And then on Monday, they're going to meet up again just because.
Again. Yeah, we're just going to have – I think they ought to just have a joint practice, like on Sunday.
Why not?
Let's just have a joint – what secrets we got here? We got no secrets for you. Let's just go out here and scrimmage.
And we're
just adding out. Let's do a best of 4, best 7 series, and whoever wins 4, let's go.
I was going to say, it's now a playoff series. That first game between these 2 teams legitimately came down to the last couple minutes, as going into that game, Versailles actually led the majority of it. I believe they were up 7
with 2:06.
Yeah, 2:06 to go, and Eldon really amped up the defensive pressure those last 2 minutes. And the thing was, that last matchup between these two teams was so big for Eldon that they didn't lose a game between that one and the start of the Eldon Tournament. They got red hot after that massive win for them. And so it shows how much weight this matchup can really have for both of these teams at a crucial part of the season. Because, I mean, Jason, if you're going to get hot as the season winds down, now is the time you want to get hot.
And I would even go further and say that game also set Versailles in motion.
It did.
Now, they came out, lost to a very good Russellville team and a very tight one. But then we went on, a 5-game winning streak or something like that? You just felt like we played better after that Eldon game as well, I think.
That Russellville game was decided basically at the buzzer.
Yeah, I mean, it was a buzzer shot.
Yeah,
it was yeah, I mean, that was a toss-up, but I felt like that Eldon game also launched us, too. So.
Yeah, there's reason to say that both of these teams played arguably their best game of the year against each other in the last matchup. So I'm really looking forward to this one. By the way, this is our Eagle Stop pregame show here on our Martin Metal broadcast. Also later in the day, I'm going to have this phone set up watching as our Tipton Lady Cardinals take a little road trip today up to St. Louis. They found some small little Class 1 school that wanted to mix it up with them. Incarnate Word, the Class 6 8-time consecutive state champions, legitimately, when I say one of the best teams in the nation in girls basketball, it's not like, oh, he's just saying that. It's like, no, every year they're nationally ranked. I think this year, when we saw them earlier in the year, they were the number 8 or 9 team in the nation at that point in time. And, when you have 2 6'4" girls out there that are both going D1, when your entire starting lineup is going D1, you're probably an okay basketball team.
To me, this would be one the Tipton girls should get up for. They do anyway for all of them. But, man, you got nothing to lose. You literally, how often does Tipton ever get themselves in a situation where you're probably not going to be favored to win, but you got nothing to lose? Go out there against 5 D1 kids and just throw it all on the wall and see what sticks. This will do nothing but make them better, and it ought to terrify everybody else on the schedule once again. That has to play in the normal size schools.
It's one of those that it's all the big ifs. If at halftime you look at the score and you go, wait, Tipton's only down by a couple, or heaven forbid you look at it and go, Tipton's leading Incarnate Word, then suddenly everyone...
They were up 10 on Dowling Catholic at the end of the third.
They were.
I don't want to take them out of it and say they have no chance. But, I mean, they got a puncher's chance, but...
They're significant.
I mean, there's a
underdogs.
reason this team's won 8 straight state titles and only lost 4 or 5 games in that whole stretch. And that's the national powerhouses, too. And it can happen. It could happen. Could you imagine the ramifications if it did?
Oh, I told Coach Culpepper as early as yesterday that I was like, listen, if you go to Incarnate Word and you beat them, you get to take one of those 8 state championships home.
I would mount it on top of the 8-ball water tower.
Yeah, that would be a perfect spot
I would screw it
for
right on the top of it, and everybody's going to see it.
They're ranked number 6 according to the AI overview. So give that some leeway. But number
they're not
6.
even top 5. So we don't know.
But that also speaks volumes, though, to what they have built in Tipton. Because if we're being honest, Incarnate Word wouldn't answer the phone against any Class 2 team in the state of Missouri. Anybody, honestly, Class 4 or lower, maybe Principia, they're not answering the phone. Until Tipton emails them. And actually, if I understand how it went down right, Incarnate Word had a opening in their schedule occur because of somebody dropping. They reached out to Tipton asking for the game. The amount of respect that you have to have garnered as a program that Incarnate Word asks you to come play ball, that's a big deal.
And I think you got to throw a little props to Steve Carvajal on that, too.
Oh, yeah.
If it wasn't for that Midwest Classic that they hosted and invited them and everybody had a great experience with, I mean, Incarnate Word may not have known who Tipton was until they saw him and thought, this little team's for real. Well, and they're not jacking around down here in mid-Missouri. They're playing some basketball.
I know that we're going to announce soon enough the lineups for next year's Midwest Elite Showcase, but I can tell you that Incarnate Word is one of them that I believe is coming back. So it's going to be a good one for the Tipton ladies today, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Because like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not going off moral victories, but you go in there and let's say you don't win. You know, you're not expected to. Let's say you lose by single digits. What do you do if you're another Class 2 school that you know you're in the way, you're in the tracks of the train on the way to a state championship, and you look down and you see that today, you go, if Incarnate Word couldn't blow them out, what are we going to do with them?
Yeah, what are we going to do with our 5'4" kids that's going to go up and... that's the thing is all this does for Tipton is just enhance their street cred already. I mean, even more that they'll fight with anybody. It doesn't matter. I guarantee no matter what, this thing will be close for a while. I guarantee it's going to be close for a while. And who knows? You never know.
If you go into somebody's house, and mind you, if you're Incarnate Word, I'm not saying that the players are thinking this way, but it's not out of the question that those girls are going, we got to come in on Saturday to beat up on a Class 2 team. Very easy to overlook something like that. You get out there and you hit them with a couple shots early, a team that's not used to trailing or being rocked, suddenly you can get those
especially
girls
by a little team.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they don't play schools like this.
What is the center going to think? What's the center going to think the first time that 5'9" Ava Schlotzhauer posts her up and she's looking at coach like, is this kid serious? Well, yeah. And then Ava gets her with an up and under step through move and scores on her, and you go, coach, what just happened?
We ought to go pull their schedule up for the last decade. I want to know how many Class 2 schools they've played in the last 10 years.
I would be shocked if they've played any.
Imagine the pressure, because Incarnate Word has all the pressure.
Yeah.
If Tipton can just hang close. If I'm Culpeper, I'm like, hey, I don't care. Let's just scare them. Let's make sure we at least scare them, then go from there. Because that would make you kind of tense up if you're Incarnate Word. Like, gosh darn, this little team.
I remember before they played Dowling Catholic, who Dowling Catholic at the time was ranked number 9 in the nation.
I didn't think they would have had a shot, honestly.
No, he told me before the game, I said, do you have anything you can do? Dowling Catholic had a 6'5" center with a 6'3" 2 guard and another guard that was 6'1".
Yeah, they had a couple 2 or 3 D1 kids on there, future D1 kids.
And I asked him, is there anything you can do? And he goes, I may be crazy, but we're going to press them full court and let's see how this D1 team can handle this. And they couldn't.
Up 10 at the end of the third.
And it's like,
in that game, Tipton did not get beat. Tipton played defense so hard that game, those girls couldn't hardly stand up no more.
Yeah.
I never seen somebody, it's cliched, leave it all on the floor. Well, they did on defense in that game. They played the most ungodly defense I've ever seen, and they just ran out of energy.
It was a fun one, so we'll be checking in on them a little bit later on. That one gets underway at 3 o'clock. But right now, we're getting ready for a battle of two teams separated by about 7 miles, as it is Eldon and Versailles, what once was a tri-county rivalry, but is still a rivalry to this day. Doesn't matter what conference you put them in. They know each other too well, and they've seen each other too much. Eldon will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight, and they're home whites with the gold letters. Versailles and those road grays with the black numbers with the gold trim. Both teams very similar records coming into this one. 10 wins for the Mustangs, 9 for the Tigers. I think this is going to be a fun one. You kind of have two different styles. I feel like Eldon is a defense-first team, where Versailles is a little more offensive-based. It's going to be a good battle.
It's always a good fight. These kids just all know each other too much. Our kids come over here to Eldon Tech, and they're all with the Eldon kids. It's just too many relationships. It's going to be a big fight in a good way.
Jason, you want to give us the starting lineup for the Versailles Tigers?
Senior number 2, Joey Brotelli. We have number 5, freshman Ryan Walters. Number 11, sophomore Jacob Vansel. Senior number 24, Big Timo, Tyler Morrison. And number 34, how could you forget him? The big freshman, Harmon Ollis.
Starting for the Eldon Mustangs, number 1, Talon Holt, the 6-foot senior. Number 3, Britton Ahart, 6'5", and a senior. Number 10, Rhett Bayshore, 5'10", and a senior. Number 22, Cody Tam, 6'3", and a senior. And number 25, Jackson Bennett, 6'2", and a sophomore. So a little bit of a shakeup in the starting lineup for the Mustangs, as Jackson Bennett, I asked Coach Caudell the other night about how well Jackson's been playing, and he made the comment, it's hard to keep a kid off the floor when he gives you all these reasons why. Well, now you can't keep him off the floor. You can't even keep Jack out of the starting lineup.
No, that's a pretty bold move here. Try to increase that scoring a little bit, which Eldon's had a little struggle with.
I think that's just some coaching saying, hey, you've earned it. I'm going to give you the opportunity here. It's our Eagle Stop starting lineup as we jump into the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. First possession of the game will go to the Mustangs. Straight man defense from the Tigers. Bayshore on the point, goes to Ahart on the left wing. Shot fake, drives inside. Good contest by Timo. Out to the corner to Tam. He works it around to Talon. Talon sets up a play. Mustangs spread it out a little bit as Ahart comes up and screens for Bayshore. Walters works around the screen, though. Talon with it. Ahart another screen. Talon drives, takes the contact, and lays it up and in. Bertelli stepped up on defense, but Talon, who's been using his body a little bit more, just kind of checked him and laid it up.
It was good to see him scoring early, too. Needs those points.
Out of the Tigers' reply. Ollison down screens, pops up high to get it. Bertelli finds Vansel on the block. He fires out. Good look from Walters, and the 3 is money.
Nice.
Inside out game, Vansel to Walters, and the Tigers go up 3-2. That was good ball movement.
Yes, it was. When we pass the ball around, we're best. That's when we're at our best.
Ahart goes over to Bayshore. Back to Britton. He's got space. He'll fire the wing three. His answer off the front iron, and a long rebound tracked down by Walters. Ryan on the run out, weaving between the defense. Britton stops it. It's dished out to Timo. He'll fire his three. It won't go, and Ahart just using that wingspan to soar above everybody. Eldon with the rock, 6:30 to play in the first. Tam on the block. He turns, hangs in the air. His shot just a little short. Ollison with the defense and the board. Versailles goes to Timo in the corner. Had space, didn't want the three. He drives and dishes to Harmon at the high post. Back out to Walters in the corner. Ryan Walters versus Rhett Bayshore will be a fun one all night. Skip pass. Timo, wing three off the back iron. Looked good, wouldn't go. Bennett tries to chase it down.
Well, it should be black. Yeah, there you go.
But they'll say he was on the baseline, and the ball goes back to the Tigers. Walters, the trigger man, lobs it into Vansel. Couple down screens. They go to Bertelli on the block. He gets Talon in the air, draws the foul. Shot won't go, but Joey will be going to the COMC free throw line for two.
Yeah, it was a good job on Joey to get in there and get a little opening, and Jacob to get him the ball.
Both these teams seem a little more under control today.
Yeah.
Britt, head nods don't work on the radio very well.
I agree.
I was asked about Britt's kicks at the gym last night.
Ooh, she got a pair on today, doesn't she?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Britt rocking them. Yeah.
Britt came ready to cross some folks over.
Air Britt.
No.
First free throw, no good, but the second's on the mark for Joey, and the lead is at 4-2 for Versailles. 2 minutes into the first quarter. Bennett drives baseline, hangs in the air, and his shot did everything but drop.
Nice take.
Rattled around the inside and came loose, nearly stolen by Cody, but Tam's momentum carried him into the front row. Good hustle, though, to break up the fast break. I'm calling it. Tonight's tonight. We're going to see Cody jam one. I don't know why I think that, but I just got a feeling.
Well, if you think it, we're going to go with it.
Tigers use a couple down screens, free up Bertelli. Boy, they screen away really well. Vansel on the left wing, fires to Walters. He's got to look at the top of the key. His second three is on the mark.
Ryan feeling a little motivated today. I like it.
Baseline to Tam. His reverse layup's up and good.
What a move.
This nice advantage that Eldon has is when all else fails, just throw it higher than everybody else can get it, and Cody will take the elevator up. Walters working against Bayshore. Drives, hangs in the air, off the glass, and good. Good defense by Rhett. Better offense by Ryan Walters. Ryan's got 8 here in the first 3 minutes of this game. Talon on the drive, and I think just lost it off his shoe.
Yeah, went for the field goal, but it was wide right.
Ball back to the Tigers. It's a 9-4 Versailles lead. Coach Espy down there looks like he's rocking a fresh cut.
Yeah. Coach Pryor, too. I mean, look at him. Everybody got new fades for the game. Coach Pryor's hair matches his pullover today. I like it.
Vansel calls out the offense. Lane Stokes into the game. He checked in for Jackson Bennett, and he's defending Vansel. They leave Ollison some space on the wing three, and he makes it pay. Tigers are shooting the rock well to start this game. That is their 4th three of the game. Wait, that's not right. That's their 3rd three of the game.
3rd three, yeah.
That's what I get for listening.
One. Ryan made 2, and Harmon made 1.
Who made one?
Didn't Tyler Morrison make 1?
No.
I'm sure.
Ahart tries to answer with a 3 of his own. It's short. He tries to track down the board, but Vansel takes it away. Versailles up 8 with the rock, a near steal from Talon. Ollison keeps it alive, takes the contact. His scoop shot comes off the iron into the hands of the Mustangs. Eldon wants to run. Stokes inside, gives it back to Britton. Britton on the block. His turnaround, Jay, is good.
That's good every time.
Man, that's going to be another fun matchup. The last time they played each other, Ahart really sang the praises of Ollison after the game. But, I mean, when you get Ahart on the block like that, and a baby hook from Ollison to answer.
They'll take that matchup every time if they can get it.
I think both of these guys take it a little personally when the other scores on them. Being delivered notes.
It's a big thank you for everybody that helped out with the tournament. Told them we'd read it out throughout the day.
Oh, I got you. And a turnover by the Mustangs. So for Versailles, they look pretty crisp early in this one. Eldon just struggling offensively and frankly hasn't had an answer defensively for the Tiger O. But a turnover, double dribble going to be called on Versailles, so the ball back to the Mustangs. Coach Caudell talked to us in the postgame the other night about how slow starts have been a problem for the Mustangs, and we're kind of seeing that again here today.
Scoring's kind of the problem for them.
It seems like they usually figure it out in the second quarter,
Yeah.
but if you've dug yourself a double-digit hole, Stokes steps into a mid-range off the back iron. Vansel's got another rebound.
Yeah, you don't always want to be digging out of a hole.
To the corner, Walters, he's got space. He'll try the corner three. It's off the front iron, no good. Britton's got another board. 3 minutes to play in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. This game streaming at MoSportsZone.com. Bayshore through the contact. Good defense by Vansel. Andy corrals the rebound. Jacob being pressured by Rhett goes to Bertelli. Timo in the corner, thought about the shot. Instead, he skips it to Ryan. Ryan, shot fake, drives baseline. He'll pull up a little mid-range floater. It won't go. Britton's got another board. Ahart, a crossover inside, long strides to the rack. Through the contact, he's got another.
That dude's getting smoother and smoother, man.
We're back to a 6-point game. 14-8 Versailles leads. Bertelli inside. Pivots, skips it out. Vansel's got to look at a corner three. It's short and rebound Talon Hole. Tiger offense has cooled off a little bit. Eldon trying to capitalize. Ahart patiently, mid-range jumper pulled up. He tried to bank it, wouldn't go, and Big Timo's got the board. Walters leads the Versailles fast break. Inside, hangs in the air, and just gets it to go over the defender. That is 10 early points for Ryan Walters and an 8-point lead for Versailles. A timeout on the floor as Eldon wants to talk it over. We'll take the break as well. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Building season is here and a great time to visit Martin Metal for the next agricultural, residential, or commercial project on your list. Trusted throughout the heartland, they continue offering only the top quality products in the industry, which ensures beauty and durability for years to come. When in need of a post frame or a stud frame building, you can depend on the dedicated professional staff to help you get your job moving forward. Call 573-378-4050 and speak with a professional today. That's 573-378-4050 or check us out online at martinmetal.com.
Ryan Walters with a great start to this game. He's got 10 early ones. I mean, right now, Ryan Walters has outscored Eldon 10-8. Anytime you can get that out of a true blue freshman, you'll take that. Zach Hull into the game for the first time for the Mustangs. Stokes goes around to Talon on the left wing. Top of the key is Zach. Braden Albrecht in the game for Versailles, as well as Dalton Reza. Talon, strong take to the rack. Good defense by the Tigers. Shot won't go, and the rebound in the hands of Joey Bertelli. He brings it up. Couple pass fakes. Goes over to Reza. He's got space. Wing three is up and good. Versailles has put 19 on the board with a minute and a half to go in the first quarter against what I consider a very good defensive Eldon Mustang team.
We're shooting good right now.
Stokes over to Zach Hull. Hull inside, drops it off to Cody. Cody head of steam, goes to the rack, dishes out, sets up Stokes for the corner three, and he gets it.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down at some point.
Give a lot of credit to Cody Tam, though. He completely collapsed the defense on the block before feeding Stokes in the corner. Bertelli, a nice feed underneath to Ollison. Shot fake, and the shot won't go, but Harmon will go to the free throw line for two.
I like the fact neither team's picking up any fouls because I want to see this one decided on the court. Everybody out there. Because foul trouble for some players on each team sometimes happens. So I like to see these whistles just kind of go away.
First free throw is good. That is Cody Tam's. I gave that to the wrong team. That is Cody's first foul. I say that because it seems like either Cody or Britton one has been in foul trouble every game this year. So knock on wood, right now, neither guy in a bad way.
Yeah.
Second free throw is good as well. It is a 10-point lead for Versailles, 21-11 with 1 minute to play in this Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. Bayshore to Ahart, head and shoulder fake, drives, drops the defender, skips it out to Cody, over to Stokes. He'll try the deep three. He'll get it.
Boy's heating up.
That might be big for Eldon. If you can get Stokes going in this one, he's hit a pair of threes now. I mean, that's adding another offensive weapon, but Ollison, nice move, goes all the way to the rack and finishes. So the freshmen right now have combined for 19 of the 23 Versailles points. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad, huh?
Oh, Ahart on the block. Spin move, that turnaround jumper. You let him get position, it's over before the shot's
Yeah,
up.
you cannot let Britton get that close.
23-16. If you're a fan of defense, I'm sorry. We're going all offense here on a Saturday. Reza out on the left wing, and the pass just off the mark. It's thrown out of bounds, so a turnover back to Eldon. They've drawn within 5, and with 6.1 to go in the first quarter, they could cut in even more before we hit the second. Timo checks into the game for Harmon. Randy Taylor in for Joey Bertelli. It's Tam, Bayshore, Talon Hull, Ahart, and Lane Stokes for Mustangs. 4 seconds to go. Talon with it. Skips it to Ahart. Good closeout. 3 is forced up by Britton and wouldn't go. Good recognition by the Tigers. That's a play the Mustangs like to run. And you could see that Braden Albrecht knew they were going to skip it, and he was on Britton as soon as he caught that and didn't give him a good look. Both teams playing well early. 23-16, the Versailles lead after 1. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Winter driving demands more from your vehicle, and Lloyd Belt Automotive delivers. We carry a large selection of four-wheel drive trucks and large SUVs, including Ford, Chevrolet, GMC, and Ram, built to handle snow, ice, and everything in between. Every vehicle goes through a 172-point inspection and is fully reconditioned before it hits our lot. And each one comes with a complimentary powertrain warranty. Plus, enjoy no dealer fees, 90 days to your first payment, and 4.5% financing for 48 months with approved credit. This winter, drive with confidence at Lloyd Belt Automotive in Eldon, where you're always a good deal better.
Hey, Missouri. When you're looking for a reliable pit stop, look no further than Eagle Stop. Family owned with over 50 locations. Whether you're gassing up or grabbing snacks, you'll always get a clean, consistent, and quality experience. And you're going to want to reward yourself with snacks, drinks, and fuel discounts. Download their brand new app today. Earn points with every purchase. Eagle Stop, where your journey is their passion. Stop by today and see why they're Missouri's favorite.
We've had our first kid on the court sighting of the day. He's the new mascot of the Eldon Tournament.
Yeah.
I miss Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder, where's he?
Oh, nice feed underneath to Albrecht. I think Braden was anticipating some contact as the shot's too strong. Yeah, Bob the Builder's probably off building a house somewhere. Eldon on offense down by 7. Talon goes to the rack. Left hand won't go. Talon, you can tell, is being much more aggressive these last couple of games.
Needs to be.
Inside, Albrecht drops it to Harmon, who goes right back to Braden, who gets the lay-in to go. And immediately a timeout by Eldon. Coach Caudell not happy with his defense, giving up the quick passes and the lay-in on the backside, so he wants to talk this over real quick with him. 7:29 to go in the second, and a 9-point lead for Versailles. I mean, right now, Versailles kind of firing on all cylinders.
Right now we are. We've done well with the long shots, but like I said, you can live and die by those. So we'll see. I'd like to see Harmon be a big focal point of the offense. Keep pounding away at him inside. I just think he's the key to a lot of our things, and it opens it up for Ryan and the other shooters.
The flip side to that, if I'm Eldon, I mean, 16 at this point in the game is not bad. Problem is when you've given up 25, it's a problem. I mean, defensively, I expect the Mustangs to adjust. They're a much better defensive team.
Well, they're a way better defensive team than this. I mean,
yeah, but
can we shoot at this clip? And will Eldon pick up their D? I think both things are.
Well, I was going to say I want to see Ahart isolated on the post a little bit, but Ahart on the bench at the moment, so it's going to be hard to get him the ball on the block.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It would be called out of bounds.
Bennett back in the game for the Mustangs. We're on offense. 2-3 zone by Eldon. Bayshore corner 3 off the front iron wouldn't go. Braden Albrecht the board, and the pass stolen by Talon Hull on the right side. Runs the floor, feeds Bayshore on the left side. His shot, though, swatted by Bertelli, but kept alive by Tam. Pass goes back to Cody. Corner 3 off the front iron wouldn't go. Joey's got the board, but it's stripped, taken away by Stokes. He'll pull the mid-range and get it. Lane Stokes having a very nice offensive start.
He's getting hot.
And another steal by Talon. Same spot, same result. Talon goes to the rack. Think he was anticipating contact. Cody's follow won't go. Vansel has the board and wants to run. Fires across to Timo, who tried to go back to Vansel, but it's stolen by Stokes. Lane on the run out. Goes against the defense. Shot too strong. Cody, another offensive board. Put back too strong.
Well, we're letting them play, aren't we?
A frantic pace. And a timeout called by Coach Espinoza. He's like, listen, guys, I know we're getting our steps in here, but.
Yeah, we're let's make it count, though. Because all that can do is probably end up getting you a foul.
That was, wow. I mean, for
They allowed a lot of contact on Tam down there. I mean, I thought he probably drew a foul, but, hey, if we're going to let him play, let's play.
I also think part of the reason for this timeout is Coach Espinoza probably saying, guys, listen, we're lucky that they didn't just score 4 quick points on us. Talon read that great on the right sideline there, picking them off twice, and then just a couple missed putbacks.
Yeah, we had too many turnovers in that flurry. Versailles did, and we're going to clean that up a little bit.
So Eldon upping the intensity a little bit. It's just a 7-point game, 6:21 to go in the second quarter of our Martin Metal broadcast. And a reminder right after this, Camdenton Lakers going to do battle with Fatima?
Yes.
Yes, with Fatima Comets. That game will be on our sister station, Mix 92.7. I'll have to move some stuff around, make some calls, and we'll get on the broadcast over there. Joey Bertelli with it out on the left wing. Top of the key is Timo over to Vansel. Eldon.
Sale's got to move.
Eldon in a... No, they're in man. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they're manned up.
Bertelli being guarded by Bennett. Goes to Allison. He's got Stokes on him. Allison drives. He took a lot of steps there, though.
Yeah.
First two were probably okay. The third and the fourth were a little much.
I think it was the last two was the problem.
When you can say the first two and the last two, there might have been a trap.
Tried to do a LeBron, but it just can't happen.
Coach Espinoza down there saying, listen, son, hopscotch is not allowed in basketball. That's
took a shot in the jaw, too, I think, down there.
Harmon has a way of getting hit in the face every game he plays in. That's... So Eldon down by 7 with the Rocks. Stokes uses the Tam screen, goes over to Bennett. He's got a look from 3, just off the front iron, no good. That's Jack's game, though. He can shoot the rock.
You better keep a hand in his face, because if he starts making them, it's going to get tight.
What's great for Eldon, he's just a sophomore. That kid's going to be a problem. Vansel out in the corner, goes to Timo on the left wing, skip to Walters. Ryan drives, jump stop inside, ball knocked loose, still on the floor. Walters dives on it, but it's tied up with Bennett and a jump ball called.
I think we cut right into our guy with the ball.
Possession arrow favors Eldon.
Here comes Ahart.
And here comes Allison. A freshman and a senior who have had quite a few battles already in this first matchup and a half that has been played. Ahart gets it at the wing. They've got Vansel on him. Oh, and the pass, it's just one of those, I think Bayshore was already thinking about where to go with the rock. And
he already had the move in his mind before he had the ball in his hand.
It's going to be a turnover back to the Tigers. So we went from a frantic pace offensively in the first quarter to a little bit of a slowdown here in the second.
Yeah.
Allison on the wing, skips it over to Bertelli. He drives, pulls up in the mid-range, dishes out to Vansel. He'll try the wing 3, off the iron, no good. Joey saves it, throws it off of Stokes, and a heads-up play, Joey Bertelli, to keep possession alive. Walters will be the trigger man for the Tigers. Tosses it into Albrecht on the right wing. Braden goes back to Ryan. Corner 3, dialed up and splashed.
He is feeling it today.
Third 3 of the game?
Third.
Wow. 4:37 remaining in this second quarter. It's a 10-point Tiger lead, 28-18. Stokes to Bayshore. He goes over to Talon. Talon uses the Ahart screen. Little hesitation. Drive. He must have dragged that pivot foot.
I think he just drug it a little bit.
He got inside and shot faked, went to spin off and pass, but so Versailles forces another turnover. This Eldon offense has gone very stagnant in this second quarter.
Once again, no fouls to this point for either team.
No.
Halfway through this quarter.
I like that, though. Trophy Day should be playing a little more. Bertelli on the block. Oh, he's trying to feed underneath. Instead, it was picked off by Cody Tam. Stokes on the wing, goes to Bayshore in the corner. He looks to drive, drops back off to Lane. Stokes wants another 3, too strong off the back iron, and Allison has the board. A lot of contact as Stokes knocks it loose, dives on it, and gives it to Britton. Ahart underneath the Bayshore. Beautiful feed to Tam. His reverse layup, false circus shot. Cody Tam, he's got an and one opportunity.
That was pretty right there.
That was 3 passes in about a second. And then Cody with the off-balance reverse layup.
Yeah, man, that was pretty.
Cody Tam's kind of getting in that Rhett Bayshore category now where it's like, I think sometimes he shoots better off balance. I don't understand it, but it just happens.
Make it harder for him, and he'll make it.
So at the COMC free throw line, Cody's got a chance to cut it back to a 7-point game. That foul goes on Vansel, his first, team's first. Really, like, no foul trouble for either teams right now.
No.
Tam's free throw off the back iron, no good. Walters races into the front court for Versailles, gives it to Vansel. Bayshore all over Vansel, goes back to Walters. Now Bayshore on Ryan.
Bayshore's a problem, isn't he?
Bayshore's guarding 3 people.
Yeah.
He just guarded Bertelli for a minute, knocked the ball into the backcourt. Vansel goes back and picks it up. I mean, Bayshore, whoever gets the ball, Rhett is chasing him down right now.
Just run from Rhett.
Good luck. Bertelli inside. It's tipped loose, recovered by Walters. Walters inside, tries to float it up through the defense.
Oh.
Shot won't go, but he was fouled. How is Rhett not tired?
I don't know, but, I mean, you literally hit it on the head. He is guarding everybody right now.
They kept running a weave, and every time they'd hand the ball off, Rhett just kept yelling, I got a ball.
He is terrifying to have on you.
That's... Like, it just bugs me that he's not even breathing hard. First free throw falls for Walters.
Well, it's like that Tasmanian devil on Bugs Bunny guarding you. Rah, 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 just sitting there spinning and going crazy around you.
From now on, I'm going to assume that's the noise that he makes.
Well, I mean, it's been
time.
a while since I watched it, but it's pretty close.
Oh, no, I mean, that's the noise that Rhett makes when he plays defense, I assume. We'll have to...
That's all I see whenever I see him. He's just...
Can we get him mic'd up during the game?
I would love that. He's such a nice kid, too. He came up and talked to us after the Stover tournament. Just a great kid.
Nice family.
Yeah, very nice family. To the block, it's Ahart working against Bertelli.
Ooh,
and,
that's a good one.
Offensive foul as... I mean, you saw Britton kind of throw that left arm back. I think a little frustration there from Britton. That's his first foul, team's second. 10-point Versailles lead. Tigers with the rock. Just under 3 minutes to play in this second quarter. 30-20. Bertelli on the point. Bunch of screens for the Tigers. Free up Walters. He's going to... Oh, he fakes the 3. Goes inside to Reza. And Reza was harassed by Ahart. Forces the turnover. Talon Hole checks back into the game for Jackson Bennett. Like I said, Bennett, when I was down there the other day, he is bigger than I thought.
He is. He is a lot taller than what he looks.
I mean, I didn't realize.
At least from up here at the top of bleachers. All the time.
When I saw him at 6'2" and the thing, I was like, there's no way. As a mid-range pull-up from Ahart just rattles off the iron. But no, he's a legit 6'2". Reza tries a transition 3 for Versailles. It won't go. Talon's got the board. Man, I wish Talon was like 6'3". I don't know what you do with that kid. Tam, nice baseline cut. His turnaround. Jay threw that once again off balance around Ollison. He gets it to go.
I'm pretty sure the ball was out of his hand before he actually saw the rim on that spin.
If Talon was wide open, I don't know if he makes that. But with somebody guarding him, it's money every time. A 3 won't go from Albrecht. Rebound pulled in by Cody. Lead is at 8. Eldon trying to cut into this. Ahart drives, spins through the contact. Shot won't go. Tiger defense converging on Ahart, making life difficult. Floater in transition for Walters, banks in. Ryan's got 17 in this first half of play.
Yeah, he's going off today.
I don't know what Ryan's highest scoring game is right now.
31. He had a 30
He had a 30
piece. Yeah, he had a 30
okay.
or 31.
Stokes mid-range won't go, and the rebound controlled by Reza.
Yeah, it was one we didn't work. And, he had a 31, I believe.
Oh, Ollison gets behind the defense and softly lays it in. Big fella running the floor gets rewarded for it. It is a 12-point Versailles lead. 34-22 with 1:15 to play in the half. Eldon's offense has been ice cold. I believe only 6 points in the quarter. Tam to Bayshore. Drops it off to Talon. Cody drives, working around the big fella and Ollison. Shot won't go. He gets his own missed. He's stripped on the way up, but...
Yeah, it went off his leg.
So Eldon offensively cannot seem to buy consecutive buckets right now. On the flip side, Versailles offensively, this is as good as they've looked in some time.
Yeah.
50 seconds to go. Tigers up by 12 with the rock. Albrecht on the right wing, waits for the Timo screen, uses it and goes to Reza. Over to Vansel. Flips it to Timo. Goes to Randy Taylor on the weave, back to Timo. Skips it up to Albrecht. Braden out on the logo, Stokes on him. Timo inside, out to Taylor. Bobbled it and resets. Tigers ran about 30 seconds off the clock. They're now with 20 seconds to go. May look to take the last shot. Taylor on the right wing. Game clock down to 15. Over to Vansel. To Braden. He'll try the three off the front iron. Offensive board, Dalton Reza. Back to Braden. 7 seconds to play in the half. Skips it to Taylor. Taylor on the drive. Shot fake. Dishes out to Reza. 1 second. Got to get the shot off. And instead, honestly, a good foul by Eldon. I don't know that it was intentional, but a hand check. That's just team foul 3. So with only 0.4 left, Versailles basically has to lob and catch immediately. Or lob and shoot immediately, excuse me. With that, they get the big fella Harmon Ollison back into the game for Randy Taylor.
Pack the paint if you're the Mustangs. Look for the lob.
I think you can catch and shoot in 0.4.
I'm pretty sure nobody touched the ball.
I don't know. I think they think that Braden touched it. That's the only thing I can figure.
I mean, if he tipped it, I don't know.
If he tipped it, then that was correct. Otherwise, the buzzer did start before anybody had possession. But if Braden touched it, that was the right move.
I'm not going to question the officials because I think that was a very, very well officiated first half right there. So if they didn't blow the whistle, that means somebody touched the ball.
At the end of the first half, nobody is in foul trouble, team or player-wise. Frankly, I love that.
I love it. When you don't notice the officials, they're doing an awesome job.
100%. So hats off to you, Mr. Officials. You guys are doing great.
Real American hero.
Ivy Halftime Show is coming up next. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
This flu season isn't messing around. Per the CDC, it's the worst in 25 to 30 years. But it's not too late to protect yourself. Join the flu vaccine clinic February 12th from 5 to 7 p.m. at COMC next to Hy-Vee. These free vaccines are available for patients 6 months and older. Get vaccinated and stay healthy. Plus, you'll be entered to win 2 tickets to a 2026 concert at Ozarks Amphitheater. It's quick, easy, and convenient.
COMC, the healthy place to be.
Cold January days call for warm, home-style comfort, and you'll find it at Whittle's Pub and Grub in downtown Eldon. It's the final week to enjoy Whittle's January home-style menu, packed with the hearty, feel-good flavors that taste just like home. From classic comfort favorites to the friendly atmosphere you love, Whittle's is the perfect place to gather, unwind, and warm up this winter on Maple Street in Eldon. Great food, great drinks, and that hometown welcome every time. Whittle's Pub and Grub, where January comfort food feels just right.
Custom railing stairs that gleam. Awnings made just like your dream. American Sun controls the name. Since 1985, they lead the game. Screen enclosures keep bugs at bay. Enjoy your summer every day. Family owned and local too. American Sun Control. Made for you.
Rock Island Insurance, the pro team for your insurance needs. At Rock Island, they keep you on track with coverage you can afford for home, vehicle, property, casualty, and life. Juke the big hits. And let Rock Island Insurance block the way when it comes to your insurance needs. A proud supporter of our Osage Indians. Look them up online and Facebook. Rock Island Insurance, keeping you on track.
Back with our Hy-Vee halftime show. Versailles leads Eldon 34-22. You can look no further in your reasoning than the freshman duo for the Tigers. Jason, I mean, that little 1-2 punch Versailles got's really doing work in this first half.
Yeah, the freshmen are carrying the water today, it looks like, for a lot of it. Ryan has had a hot hand. He's staying out of foul trouble, which has kind of been his biggest nemesis this year. When that boy's doing staying out of foul trouble, he's pretty good out there shooting the ball. And, of course, Harm, he's just coming along more and more, I think, every game. Down inside is just a big freshman that's got a lot of skill and knows how to use his body. And he's got that big, beefy body, but he's got the smooth, sweet touch.
Well, on the flip side, I'm a little surprised at 22 points for the Mustangs because we've been asking all season if we could just get Cody and Britton to both stay out of foul trouble for one full game. It seemed like the sky was the limit, but despite both of them not being in foul trouble, the duos only combined for 6 points. I believe Eldon may be led by Lane Stokes right now, scoring.
I believe Stokes is their leading man with 8 right now. Ahart has 6. I'm not seeing those mid-range jumpers from Britton like we saw the other day because he was just tearing it up with that mid-range. I just don't see him getting the shots like he did the other day.
No, and if you're Coach Caudell and Coach Taylor in that locker room, I'm sure right now they're talking to the guys about a way that, hey, this is a perfect situation we've been asking for. Talon's attacking more. You guys are out of foul trouble. And Lane Stokes is getting his offense going. Like, if you told me that going into this game, hey, Stokes is going to have 8 at the half, Talon's going to be attacking the basket, and the big two aren't in foul trouble, I'd have told you that Eldon's probably up by 20.
Well, yeah,
right now.
I mean, that's the thing is, yeah, Harmon's not in foul trouble, but Harmon sometimes tends to get in foul trouble.
Yeah.
You got two bigs down there with Tam and Ahart. I still think they got the advantage with those dudes. Go inside. Try to draw some fouls on Harm. Try to get him on the bench. But go to your bread and butter. Those two guys play above everybody else in this game right now.
If there's a way that you can get Britton isolated on the block, I don't care who's guarding him. I don't think Versailles has a size
we don't
factor
have
for
anybody
him.
that could guard him, and that's why I think it's either going to be he's going to make it or it's going to be a foul or both.
Yeah,
And that's what I would be trying to do is ride the big dog.
And the flip side to that is for Versailles, I feel like it's been their ball movement. They are passing as well as I've seen the Tigers pass all year. It's something about these two teams playing each other. They bring something out in each other they didn't know they had.
It's that familiarity. I think both teams are comfortable with each other. I do. I think it's a comfort factor. I think when you play a team that you don't see a lot, I just think you're a little more tense. It's a little different, but you know, when you're, it's like I said, it's like one big family here. You go to their house, you feel a little more comfortable to take off your shoes and relax. And I think both teams just kind of relax, and there's just a comfort zone, and they bring out the best in each other. Probably why the kids have such a mutual respect for each other.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I know I
that.
saw it over at Stover when the Eldon boys were walking in our locker room after a win, trying to walk in there and congratulate our boys. Because I think they knew, they got better too. We made them better, even though they beat us. I mean, I think that there's just a mutual respect, and they bring out the best in each other.
No, I completely agree, and I still think this second half could be very interesting. A 12-point lead, sounds great at a half because it is, but
that ain't enough.
It can be evaporated very quickly, or the Tigers could come out and add to it. But
Coach Caudell's got a black marker in his locker room too, and a whiteboard. And I promise you he gets paid to make adjustments, and he's pretty good at it. So.
And knowing the kind of competitors that Britton and Cody are, I guarantee neither of those guys are looking at their 6 points in the first half thinking, well, that's good enough. We can call it a day on that.
I don't know of a game that I've ever called where Britton ended up with less than 10 and Tam was down. No, there's going to be something coming. I guarantee you Britton Ahart's going to be a big part of this second half. Tigers got to find an answer for him.
Can't help but notice Hollison with the ice on his finger coming out of the locker.
Hollison right now, he dislocated his thumb over the weekend. He went home early yesterday with the flu. My son is getting the flu. He has been down bedridden for the last 48 hours or 24 hours. He does not feel good at all. Been on the couch all morning. Sickness is riddling our team pretty hard right now. That's not an excuse. I mean, everybody's sick. If you look around the area, every school's got it right now. But, yeah, Harm just can't seem to have a healthy day.
It's that time of year. I swear, it's like if
it's just Harmon.
Well, that's true. Harmon. I think it's because Harmon only knows one speed when he plays thing, and that is 100 miles an hour, as intense as he can. And God bless the kid. Every other week, he's like somehow finds a way to get hurt, or they're breaking his nose, or hitting him upside the head, or jamming his finger, or dislocating whatever. It's like
he got me laughing the other day. A lot of people don't know when Harmon was in youth football, you had to be a certain weight to be a running back or a receiver. Well, Harmon wasn't under that certain weight, even though he had the skill. He had to be a lineman, so he got all mad as a little kid. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to lose weight. Going on a diet. It was an hour later, I found him with a giant sleeve of those cookies with the icing on them you get at Walmart. And after about 10 or 12 of them, that's why he's called Cookie Monster. I'm like, Harmon, how's the diet going? Coach. I'm like, I know, man. I know. Well, I don't know why I told that story. No, but it's just Harmon. He's just a big, lovable goof that you just want to hug him every time you see him.
That sums him up pretty well, though. And that's
literally an hour or two after a big announcement.
I like that at some point in time, someone was like,
I'm just going to be a lineman.
if you lift enough weights, you can eat all those cookies you want, and it's fine. And now he's
just get past 6th grade, dude. Then you can do whatever you want. You can just be a big running back.
That's true.
Wait, all those rules go away, so it was all right. We'll give you some cookies.
Well, but then Timo told him, no, there's only room for one lineman turn running back here. I would like to see Harmon get a carry, though.
Well, he begs for it all the time. When I had him in middle school, he was begging for it. He begged Markway when he on his 8th grade year, just begging for a carry. I think they ended up giving him one. He got one carry to shut him up.
The problem is I don't know if he would use his size and try to stiff arm people, or if he's the guy that's going to be out there trying to do juke moves and spin and
I
jump
told
over
Markley,
somebody.
I said, you better pray to God that he doesn't break it off for about an 80-yard run for a touchdown. Because if he does, you'll never, ever get him, ever, to go back down on that line.
No, that's fair. Well,
getting a 5-yard loss is what he needs. Just don't block for him. And if he scores still, you're in trouble.
just put a sleeve of them cookies on the other end of the end zone.
Oh, my God, he'll get down there. He's got the nickname Cookie Monster for a reason.
Oh, for these Eldon Mustangs, I'm excited to see how they come out of this third quarter. I expect to see an aggressive Eldon, and do not be surprised if you see an early touch from 22 or 3 to start this thing. The defense at times was good. In that second quarter, they did get a couple steals. Talon Hole jumped a couple passing lanes and forced some things. So I expect a different intensity out of Eldon coming out of the half.
Yeah, I think they're going to come out here with this first few minutes. You better watch out because I think they're going to be ramping it up on defense. That is one thing they can do, and that may be leading to some offense for them. So,
What did I just do?
I think we're going to have to start off this second half here without Ryan just for a bit. I think he had to go to the locker room. Sickness is kind of getting us right now.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I know he'll be back here in a second, but yeah.
So on the floor for Versailles, it is Vansel, Bertelli, Timo, Albrecht, and Ollison. For the Eldon Mustangs, Bennett, Bayshore, Tam, Ahart, and Talon Hole. As we jump into the American Sun Control third quarter of action. First possession belongs to the Tigers. Timo over to Ollison, around to Vansel on the right wing. Straight man from Eldon.
A lot of standing by the Tigers.
Albrecht catches on the wing. He drives. Kind of an awkward-looking dribble.
Yeah.
Skipped over to the right side. Joey with it. The Eldon fans coming alive, trying to fire up their defense. Timo tries a wing 3. High Archer won't go. Good box out and board Bennett. On the run out, Ahart on the left side. He squares up with Ollison, dishes to the corner. Cody bobbles the catch. I think he would have pulled the 3, but a good decision just to work it around.
I'm surprised Ahart just didn't take that up. That 10, 12-foot jumper is his specialty.
He gets it on the wing. Him and Ollison going one-on-one here. If I was Britton, I'd try to take him off the dribble.
I would
honestly.
too. I would try to get him in some foul trouble and go help him sit down for a while.
But Ollison, once again, got those lineman feet. He might be able to go toe-to-toe with him. Bayshore, catch and shoot wing 3, splashes home.
Now that's what you don't want if you're Versailles. Letting that scoring from those others start happening.
Good ball movement, good patience from the Eldon offense. They've cut it down to single digits. 34-29 is the Versailles lead. Bertelli on the point. He's got Bennett on him. Looks to drive, gets inside, shows, and they're going to say. So Eldon forcing a couple turnovers here, getting a little momentum.
Yeah.
Like I said, you knew the intensity was coming. There was no way the Mustangs were going to just roll over on their home court in their own tournament. See the Lakers looking on as they'll have the next bout here at the 95th Annual Eldon Tournament. Talon on the point. Goes over to Britton. He'll try the wing 3. Off the iron, wouldn't go. Timo soaring for the board. Joey races into the front court for Versailles. Hesitation. Dishes out to Timo. Around to Albrecht. Inside as Ollison muscles it around. Little hand fighting with Britton, and he's going to draw the foul on Ahart.
Well, I'll tell you what, when Harm gets you on his hip, I don't know what you do. I mean, you got to foul him. You can't get around him.
That's a strong kid.
He tucks that ball like a football, man.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
Kind of reminds me of Clara Williams when she
Clara
drives.
Williams, yeah, she does. She got a little knack for that.
Inbounds to Ollison, drops the shoulder, muscles up space, but Ahart swats the shot. Ahead to Bayshore, numbers for Eldon. They toss the lob to Tam. He just about tried to jam that with one hand, but Tam couldn't get squared up to it. Fast break 3 for Versailles off the mark. Good look for Albrecht, just wouldn't fall for Braden. Now the other way, Bayshore thought about the fast break 3. Instead, he gets mid-range floater up and good.
Somebody better heat check him because I'll tell you what, Bayshore, he can do more than just play defense. He can score when he wants to.
It's back to a 7-point game, 34-27, the Versailles lead. A flurry from Eldon to start this American Sun Control third quarter of action. Joey being pressured by Bennett. He gets in there and ties it up. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Eldon.
You can see a lot more aggressiveness out of this Mustang team right now.
All the momentum has shifted over to Eldon right now.
Mr. Walters back out there, it looks like. I just noticed.
Nice to have Ryan back out on the court. Ryan, 17 early points in this game. Once again, 28 of the 34 points for Versailles have come from Ryan and Harmon, the two freshmen. Tam on the wing, catch and shoot three just off the back iron, and a good rebound by Albrecht.
Surprised to see that call.
Yeah, I mean, it probably was a foul, but it's just like
it hasn't been
foul
today.
That we've seen.
It's just not one today.
That one going to go on Rhett Bayshore, just his second. Like just a little push in the back there.
Sometimes you got to make sure the whistle still works.
That's fair. Braden drives, goes to Timo, who skips it to Joey. Bertelli on the drive, muscles the shot up. It won't go. Bennett's got the board. Cover on the rims here to start the second half for Versailles. Ahart drives. Defender hits the ground. Ahart goes to the rack and is fouled. I know what Joey's trying to do, and we saw it last game. He keeps trying to sell these. I'm going to be honest. I think it's at a point where he's just got to stop trying to sell.
Yeah, I think you're trying to sell something the refs are done trying to buy.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a legitimate charge earlier.
Yes.
You could see it, but I think he's kind of fallen into that trap that they're going to blow that whistle every time, and they're just not.
Ahart's first COMC free throws off the mark. Lane Stokes checks into the game for Rhett Bayshore. Second free throws on the mark. 34-28. It's a 6-point game with 4:59 to go in the American Sun Control third quarter of action. Full court pressure from Eldon. They've just put Lane Stokes on Ryan Walters and said, hey, you run with him.
He's on him.
I'd say it's going to be a little two-man switch. It'll be Stokes and Bayshore sharing the load. Ryan doesn't care as he goes right to the rack and draws the foul, and he'll go to the COMC free throw line for two.
Yeah, he got him on his hip pretty easy there. Ryan's tough to guard, man. He's got a great first step.
He's shifty.
Yeah, he is. He's got some really good handles, man. He can guard that ball with his body.
Plus, his shoes don't match, so I think it distracts the defender. Defense gets down in stance and looks down and like, wait, your shoes aren't right. And then before you know it, Ryan's blown past you.
Spearmint and lemon tea.
What was that?
Spearmint and lemon tea.
That I don't know what either one is, but I like when you say it.
Well, I know that Ryan made both of his COMC free throws, and the lead is back at 8. Walters at 19 for the game. Tam to Bennett. Over to Talon Hole. Talon, a little hesitation inside, gets it to Tam. Tam out to Stokes at the top of the key. Coach Espinoza wanted a double dribble. Tam, spin move, hangs in the air.
Whoa.
Shot won't go, but a shooting foul going to be called. So the officials blowing the whistle up a little more. Yeah, Coach Espinosa down there pleading his case as Stokes caught it. He put it on the ground once, and I think the officials saying that was a gather. It wasn't really a dribble, but I could see that both ways, though.
Yeah.
That definitely looks like, all right, if you wanted to call it a double, I could see it, but also I know where the official's coming from there.
What's a lemon tea?
Like lemon throat tea? Whatever. I don't know.
What's a spearmint?
Spearmint?
Is that like gum?
Yeah. But like they make it like tea. I don't know. It's supposed to be good for you. I don't actually like hot tea.
Like his shoes are that color?
Yeah.
Cody's first free throw is off the mark.
They look like two of the colors of my Tums bottle.
Second free throw is off mark. Have you seen the memes where it's like broadcasters during a game and then Tony Romo, wonder what it tastes like to eat a football? That's how I feel right now. I'm over here calling the game and I'm getting tea talk in the background.
She just got my curiosity piqued there with those two words. I've got to get more cultured.
It's a 7-point lead for Versailles with the rock. Braden drives, goes to Timo in the corner. He skips it to Ollison. 3 from the top of the key off the back iron. Won't go. Talon Hole. I don't know how Talon rebounds the way he does.
He does, though, doesn't he?
Absolutely. Ahart, his cross-court pass off of Bertelli's face to the corner to Bennett. It's tipped out. Braden tries to run it down, but stepped on the sideline, so the ball will stay with the Mustangs. Yeah, I think Bertelli took that one on the chin. Joey seems unfazed by it, though. So Talon will inbounds right by his own bench, and he just throws it into the backcourt for Rhett. Bayshore back to Talon Hole. Sets it up. Ahart goes out, sets it, drops it back off to Talon, runs a little backdoor weave. Tam, spin move around the defense. Shot just too strong.
Man, he's got beautiful feet, though, doesn't he? I mean, he can spin that thing on a dime.
Cody's got great footwork for sure. Nice skip pass, worked around. Reza's got a corner 3. It's short. Talon another rebound. Gives it up to Stokes. Lane pushes the tempo. Cody inside. There's the one-on-one with Britton. He uses that little step through left hand, just didn't climb the iron. That moves there every time, though. Oh, and it's restolen by Stokes. Stokes in the short corner, pulls it back out. Gives it to Talon.
You can't sleep on this Eldon D.
Over to Britton. Britton gets inside, steps through, skips it to Stokes on the corner. Shot fake, drives baseline, gets inside through the contact. Good defense, Walters, and the board. So Eldon has got stops. The offense just not there. But Versailles giving him another opportunity as it's thrown out of bounds.
Yeah.
This has turned into Canadian basketball where both teams just keep giving it back and forth to the other. No, you go get a basket. No, you'll go get a basket.
Yeah, you take it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Talon on the point. Tam shows the screen, then backs off to the high post. Stokes on the right wing. Back to Talon. Over to Bayshore. Versailles now moving in a 3-2. No, a 2-3, excuse me. Tam just moving high post to high post in the middle of this zone. Deep three from Stokes off the back iron wouldn't go. I don't think that's the look Coach Caudell wanted. He doesn't seem thrilled about it. Inside, wow.
Nice.
Ball knocked loose. Walters didn't care. He recovered it and banked it in. The freshman is up to 21.
Lead, freshman, lead.
Bennett in the corner, goes to the block to Tam. Tam outside to Stokes. He'll try another three.
Oh.
This one's good.
Yeah, that boy's got a hot hand today. That's his third three-pointer in this first half. Or sorry, in this game, my bad.
Reza tries to answer with a corner three off the back iron, and Talon Hole in there with the big boys fighting for the board.
Ooh, getting after it, dude.
That was a smart play, though. Talon, instead of just saving it behind him, chucked it back into the backcourt. Versailles fires ahead. Three won't go for Albrecht. And Talon, another rebound, but it's taken away by Walters. Walters inside to Ollison, who lays it in.
Nice job.
Lead back at 8.
See what Eldon's got for an answer here.
1:25 to play in the American Sun controlled third quarter. 40-32, Versailles leads Eldon. Bayshore. To the high post, it's Tam. He'll pull up the mid-range jumper. Off the back iron, won't go. Shooting luck just not there for Eldon right now.
Just not hot.
Albrecht gives it to Reza on the drive. Dalton out to Walters. He wants three. It may have been blocked by Tam, but Ollison gets it off the block and lays it in. Lead is back at 10. Under a minute to play. Eldon down by 10 with the rock. Mustangs just need to see a shot go right now. Bennett, he'll try the corner three. It's off the back iron. Stokes the long rebound. Drops it off to Bayshore. Rhett over to Talon. Moves it to Stokes. He drives baseline. He pulls up the mid-range jumper and gets it. Right now, Lane Stokes is the offense for Eldon.
He's the man right now. Keep feeding him.
Nobody stops Braden. He goes all the way to the rack where he's fouled by Tam and will shoot two. I mean, nobody picked up ball until Braden was already up for the layup. Good recognition by Braden, though. If nobody's going to stop you, you just go straight to the iron.
Keep going until there's a reason not to.
So 2 COMC free throws coming for Braden Albrecht as he hits the first. Britton Ahart checks back into the game with 28 seconds to go. He comes in for Cody Tam. Second one off the back iron, long rebound Stokes. So Eldon down by 9 with the rock. 22 seconds to play in the third. Stokes on the point with 15 seconds to go, being harassed by Randy Taylor, and he is fouled. They're going to put Braden on Britton. A little size on size. At least I thought they were. They are. Talon with the rock. 12 seconds remaining. Once again, a 9-point lead for Versailles. Eldon with the ball. And a little miscommunication. It winds up in the hands of Albrecht. He drops it off underneath the Reza, who gives it back to Braden, and Braden lays it in. That was, I don't know what that was.
No, you get the basket.
I was going to say Reza was wide open and had this look like, no, Braden, you take it back.
You just take it.
Braden's like, all right, I'll take the bucket. So Versailles extends their lead out to 11, 45-34 with 1 quarter left to play. Fourth quarter's coming up. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Does your heat run nonstop during the winter months? Sounds like an insulation problem. Better call LRC Insulation. Are you building a new home or shop? Let their highly trained and certified techs come help you save money for the life of your home. LRC Insulation is the only company in the Lake and Mid-Missouri area that is backed up and certified by Owens Corning as an insulation contractor. From attic reblows, crawl space encapsulation, new construction, retrofits, spray foam, there's no project that LRC cannot do. Call for your free inspection today at 573-723-4589.
Hi, I'm Jason Blankenship, owner of Jason Blankenship CPA LLC. As the year quickly draws to a close, it's time to start thinking about tax planning strategies for your farm and business. We are happy to meet with you and help you see where things stand for the year. We can also give you advice on ways to spend money to help you grow your business, all while maximizing your tax savings. No matter what your tax, payroll, or accounting needs are, Jason Blankenship CPA LLC has got you covered. Celebrating 10 years of service to the Central Missouri area and looking forward to many more. Give us a call at 573-557-2417 or stop by and see us at 401 East North Street in Eldon.
And we're back with the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter of action. Versailles leads by 11, 45-34 with the Rock to start this quarter. Albrecht uses the Ollison screen, gives it back to him. What a beautiful finish by the big fella. And one opportunity. That was a pick and roll, ran to perfection. Great pass by Braden to set up Harmon. And Harmon showing off the ballerina feet. Kissing it off the glass.
Look at the English on that ball. Did you see that thing spin? That thing spun in there.
That was really nice. Free throw, though, no good. Talon hold the board. I feel like I say that a lot. Bennett gives it back to Talon. Where'd my camera go? Britt, what did you do?
Broke it. Okay, I'm sorry. It's coming back. Just one second.
Inside to Ahart. He gets the bucket to go.
The thing is like zooming in all the way. And so I was trying to figure it out, and I got the wrong cord.
Okay, then.
So sorry.
47-36. Versailles by 11. Walters drives baseline. He is trapped. Gives it up to Ollison. Back to Ryan. Inside to Ollison. Skip pass to the cutting Timo. His mid-range bank shot won't go. Big board from Ollison, but it's stripped loose by Tam. The Mustangs have a push in them here. Bennett gets the defender to fly by. 3 halfway down and came back out. So Versailles with the Rock up 11, 6:40 to play. Bertelli uses the Timo screen. Oh, it's stripped loose by Tam, but recovered by Joey. Harmon just pass fakes nobody. That was weird. He was the last guy on the left side and just kind of pass faked, and even the defense is like, what are you doing? A double team on Bertelli trying to force the jump ball, but instead a reach-in foul going to be called on Eldon. Bennett going to come out of the game. That foul was called on Ahart, by the way. Inside, Braden left hand off the glass. Tough take and finish, and the lead is at 13. Last time these two teams faced, Stokes, he pulls the transition. 3 off the mark, won't go. Walters the rebound. Timo behind the defense, goes to the rack, shot too strong. Ahart the board. Last time these two teams faced, Versailles was up big going into the end of the game, and Eldon made a late push to win it. Talon on the take. Through the contact, shot won't go, but will shoot free throws. Versailles trying to clean it up this time and not give away that lead in the fourth. Eldon trying to replicate what they did once before.
Yeah, Eldon don't need to panic. I mean, they've showed they can do it. There's still lots of time, so. But they got to find offense. Stokes is about it.
First free throw for Talon is good. I think I broke my Apple Watch.
You broke your watch. Brett broke the camera.
I fixed the camera, though.
I just break hearts.
The little button thing doesn't work.
Well, that's what you get, Mr. Timo.
Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Second free throw is good. You think I could get one off Timo?
Well, yeah, you can get 10 or 11 of them. All will be broke by next week.
It's a skip to Albrecht. Braden out on the left wing. Tam on him defensively. No, I didn't fix it. Darn. Braden drives, steps around the defense, and the shot's good.
Oh,
Back the other way. Tam goes strong to the iron. Shot won't go, but he'll get 2 free throws.
Arm took a shot to the eye now.
I've never seen a kid that gets hit so much.
It's always in the face.
Yeah.
I mean,
it reminds me of Scott Sterling. You seen those videos? Scott Sterling, they have him playing volleyball and soccer, and like in soccer, he's the goalie, and no matter what the shot is, it always hits him in the face.
I think I know what you're talking about.
By the end of the game, he's unconscious. They set him up on the goalpost, and he still gets rocked in the face.
I know what you're
First free throw from Tam is good. Second one coming up can put it back at 11. 5:29, still a lot of time left in this game. Second free throw is good also. On the drive, Bertelli goes to the corner. Reza drives, defense collapses. Dangerous pass, but Versailles keeps it alive. Tigers trying to burn a little time here, it looks like. Braden goes all the way to the rack. Off-balance shot, rattles in. That's a tough take and make from Braden Albrecht. He's up to double digits now with 11. Bayshore weaves through the defense.
Oh, easy. Easy.
An offensive flurry here late. (53-42), just a tick under 5 minutes to play in this Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter. Braden being harassed, fires ahead. It's picked up by Walters. He's got Tam on him. Ball on the floor, lost out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by the Tigers.
They got a little momentum swing here.
Eldon on offense. Bayshore skips it over to Ahart. Ahart looks to drive, gets to the mid-range, fires back to Talon. He'll try the wing three. It's short. Rebound kept alive by Bennett,
nice
who was trying to feed Tam on the baseline. He goes out of bounds. Who touched it last?
Looks like it's going to be Tiger ball.
Okay. Handling the pressure is Albrecht. He's hand-checked. I believe that's going to go on Stokes. Oh, my gosh. Seriously, my watch is going crazy. What is going on?
You're going to start calling 911.
That's what I'm afraid of.
You must have a problem if your watch is doing that.
Ball lost by Albrecht, picked up by Timo. He's in a double team, and a hand check?
I don't know what they just called.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Eldon crowd a little upset because they kind of feel like Braden got away with an offensive foul, maybe a push-off there. But then a hand check called right after on Eldon. Team foul 4 on the Mustangs, the third on Bayshore. 4:16 to go. It's an 11-point Versailles lead. Things getting a little more intense here in the last 5 minutes of play.
Yes, they should.
Toss in the back court. Braden racing up floor, dealing with pressure. Fires to the corner. Room for Walters. He goes to the rack. His shot won't go. Offensive. Wow.
Ooh, I don't know about that call.
Yeah, they're calling Tiger ball. I think that definitely went off the hands of Versailles, but they're going to say it stays with Versailles.
I would be a little upset if I was the Eldon fans on that one.
That might be the greatest crowd response I've ever heard.
I didn't hear what he said.
I just heard someone in the crowd yell at the refs, "This is why you're not doing the championship game."
That's funny.
Ball lost out of bounds. They're going to say off the hands of the Tigers.
And they may very well be doing the championship games, I think.
Sometimes the best part of calling a game is watching the crowd. It's not even like what's actually going on the court. So
You see a lot of fun things when you're above everybody up here, don't you?
It's almost like these parents may have played against each other in rival towns and just don't like each other. It's wild. 53-42, 4 minutes to go. Eldon down 11 with the ball. Talon skips it over to Stokes. Thought about the three. Instead, he drives to the free throw line. Spins. Lane opens up. A couple shot fakes. Shot off the glass and in. Man, Lane Stokes is showing us outside of himself I didn't know he had. And a jump ball between Braden and Talon. By jump ball, I mean they threw it up, go get it, and Talon levels Braden. So that's going to be 2 free throws for Braden coming up.
Yeah, Stokes has had quite a game here.
Stokes has got 15. Braden's first free throw off the iron, no good. So the lead stays at 9. He could push it back to 10 with a made free throw here. Coach Caudell already calling out the offensive set after this. Versailles pulling guys. That was a little weird. Versailles pulled everybody out of rebounding except Bertelli. Second shot won't go either, so it stays a 9-point game with 3:30 to play. Ahart screens for Talon. Talon on the drive, and oh. They call an offensive foul on Talon.
Yeah,
but Timo wasn't square.
I mean, he did use his forearm, but Timo was no
the
position.
problem is you didn't call it earlier.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I can understand the unhappiness on that one.
Not,
so
the game's not being officiated.
And I would call that a makeup call now, as this thing's getting a little intense. It's a turnover followed by a turnover. One way or another, it's Eldon ball.
It's just the way we officiated the whole first half by
very
just letting
different.
play. It's
very different. Either way, we've got a 9-point game with 3:27 to play. Talon goes to Tam in the short corner. Back out to Hull, over to Ahart. He'll try the 3 from the top of the key. Rattles won't go. Fight for the board. It's still loose. Winds up in Cody's hands. He puts it off the glass with an and 1 opportunity. It's back to a 7-point game. Cody could make it 6 here.
Needs this free throw right here.
I will say this. If you're Versailles right now, you're thinking back to Ghost of the Stover Tournament saying, is this happening again? If you're Eldon, you're trying to make it happen.
If you're Eldon, just keep plugging. Just keep plugging away. Keep digging. You're getting there.
53-46, 3:09 to go. Cody Tam at the COMC free throw. Cale Hammond making his first
in the
appearance.
house.
He's in for Talon Hull. Talon, mind you, playing with 4 fouls. So
Pepto shoes, Britt. Got some Peptos on.
What I love is this. Cale comes in. Talon was like coaching him as he's walking off the court. Hey, watch this, this, and watch this. Cody finishes the 3-point play. It is a 6-point game, 53-47 with 3:09 to go. Eldon amping up the pressure. Albrecht trapped on his own baseline, in trouble. And a timeout called by Coach Espinoza, as Cale Hammond could probably tell you what Braden had for breakfast. He was all over him. This is fun. This is what a rivalry game should be.
Yeah.
As a full timeout is called. 3:03 to go. It's a 6-point game, and we come back. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Building strong foundations starts with the right team. Trust the name that stands for quality, honesty, and value. Ahart Enterprises Construction and Concrete. From expert concrete work to full construction projects, Ahart Enterprises delivers craftsmanship you can count on and service you can trust. No shortcuts, no surprises. Just solid results built to last. For your next construction or concrete project, call Jason Ahart today at 573-216-9406. That's 573-216-9406. Ahart Enterprises Construction and Concrete.
If you want drama, look no further. This game has been double digits most of the game. Eldon has really ramped things up, come storming back. Versailles holding on to a 6-point lead, trying to get a big win here tonight. These two teams is their second meeting, and to make it better, they're going to play each other again on Monday night, just for good measure.
Yeah, we're going to do this all again.
Versailles struggles to get it in. The Eldon pressure forces the 5 count, and it is a turnover back to the Mustangs.
Versailles needs to be very, very careful right now.
You feel like the momentum has really shifted over. This crowd's come to life, especially this one gentleman to our left, and it has been a lot of Eldon. Seriously, I'm worried about that guy. His heart rate's got to be like 190 right now.
He wound up for a Saturday morning.
Oh, the ball lost on the inbounds. It's picked off by Bertelli. Bertelli off to the races and lays it in. I mean, just as simple as pulling the eyes, the ball's lost and Versailles capitalizes. Stokes now with it on the wing. Gets into the mid-range. Drops off to a rep. Bayshore wing 3 won't go. Albrecht has the board. He fires ahead to Ollison. Harmon, honestly, a smart decision. Just kind of holds it, lets his team get there. Braden drives baseline and a hand check foul on Stokes.
So this is the point of the game last time we played Eldon where I felt like, let's just calm down. We don't need to hurry. We don't need to hurry and score. Let the clock run a little bit.
That was a tough turnover for Eldon, though, just simply pulling the head before the catch was made.
Eldon's committed 5 fouls. I mean, we're shooting, so I would just let them, I would just run the clock a little bit. Let them foul you.
Braden's second free throw puts the Tigers up by 10. Eldon is going to have to work fast here. Talon goes to Stokes. Stokes over to Tam. Tam looks to drive, fights his way inside. Strong take and finish. And a timeout by Coach Caudell. It's a full, so Eldon down by 8 with 2:24 to go in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter, and you're listening to KS95 Sports.
Take your softball and baseball skills to the next level. The Shed is Eldon's own indoor hitting facility that features 2 full cages with screens, tees, and pitching lanes. You'll love their top-of-the-line pitching machine that throws a variety of speeds with precise locations to perfect your swing. The Shed also has a workout facility. You can add it to your cage rental or just purchase as a regular membership. Open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8. Look for the big white building across from Gerb's in Eldon. Book times now on Facebook at The Shed LLC. See you at The Shed.
Looking for a ride that won't wreck your wallet? Head to GT Brothers Automotive in Eldon, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Yup, no hidden fees, no nonsense. Just great vehicles, incredible prices, and hometown service that keeps you rolling long after the sale. They've got a huge selection of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, and bank and credit union rates starting below 5% with approved credit. The deal just gets sweeter. So swing by GT Brothers Automotive on Business Highway 54 South in Eldon, or call 573-557-2200, where buying your next ride is actually fun. Tigers get the ball inbounds. 2:23 to play. It is an 8-point game, and a foul going to be committed that's going to send Braden back to the free throw line. Mustangs, I guess, playing the foul game a little early here. Well, I say that. I don't know if that was the plan or if it was just committed with the pressure.
You're going to have to find some offense, though, quick.
That foul goes on Zach Hull. So Braden Albrecht will go to the COMC free throw line. And his first free throw is good. 58-49. Second free throw is good as well. It is a 10-point lead for Versailles with 2:20 to play. Eldon, got to go fast. Talon on the left wing. Ahart sets a couple screens. Stokes, catch and shoot, wing 3, right side, won't go. Britton, the offensive board. Tries to split the defense, loses it, taps it back out on his way down. Over to Bayshore. He's got a good look at a wing 3. It's just off the front iron. Britton hits this one back out. Bayshore, he'll try another wing 3. This one is short and winds up in the hands of Walters. Stokes goes for the steal, but instead got some of Walters' wrist. That's going to be a reach-in foul, and Ryan will go to the free throw line. So Eldon's offense it's been so streaky today. They'd hit for a few minutes and then not, and that is going to be 4 on Stokes, but
they've had the looks. They just couldn't find the bottom of the iron.
Ryan's first free throw off the iron, no good. Second free throw for Walters is on the money. It's an 11-point lead for Versailles, 60-49. You're listening to this broadcast on KTKS Versailles Eldon at the Lake of the Ozarks, 95.1 FM, online, lakeradio.com, and at MoSportsZone.com. Bayshore on the drive, jump stop inside through the defense. Shot won't go. Board for Versailles, off to the races. Braden squares up, left hand won't go. Timo the offensive board. He's trapped on the baseline. And a timeout called by Coach Espinoza, as that one was starting to look like a potential turnover. So Wyatt burns the timeout to keep possession for Versailles.
Yeah, just pull that ball out to the top and set it up.
So the Tigers trying to close this one out with just 1:30 to play, up 11. That would even this series at 1 apiece going into a big matchup on Monday. Is that game here at Versailles?
Hey, Coach Walters.
I should know. I think it is at Versailles.
Is Monday's game at Versailles or Eldon? Versailles.
It's at Versailles. That's what I thought. So we'll have coverage of that game as Versailles and Eldon square off in the regular season matchup. How many flips is this girl doing this time?
Well, she got 9 last time. What'd she get that time?
It had to have been close to that. I don't know. I'm dizzy just watching.
Well, before the game, I was down there kind of giving her some tips and showing her how to do that. And I'm glad to see that little lady, she really listened to me, because when I did it, I did like 14 or 15, but the wall's a little close. So
when I took your advice, I
had to
tore
pull
my
back
ACL.
on the,
So.
Yeah. Britt did one and was laying there with her leg in 2 pieces with a snap stick.
1:31 to play in the fourth quarter. Versailles with the rock. They get it into Ollison. Ollison dishes out to Albrecht. Over to Vansel, and they're going to foul Vansel. Bennett commits it, so Jacob will go to the free throw line for 2. Coach Caudell going to send Talon and Britton back into the game after these free throws. Jacob's first is on the mark. Pushes the lead to 12.
Well, my kid looks a little green. I think he's probably going to be going to bed after this.
Second free throw falls off the iron. So the lead is at 12, 1:24 to go. Eldon into the front court. Talon with it. Uses the A-Hart screen, goes to the rack. A lot of contact, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, earlier I made a comment that with no whistles, this game was going really quickly and everything was going to be on time.
And that's when the trouble started.
Yeah, that's what I get for saying things. So Talon will go to the COMC free throw line, try to cut this back to a 10-point game with 1:17 to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter.
Maybe we should say we're going to go hit the Powerball after this game, or not hit it.
They already jinxed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm too stupid to even say it. So
first free throw is good. It's back at 11. A second one coming up for Hull.
Uh-oh.
That's never good.
Just an Amber Alert. I'll be all right. It's just like an orchestra in here.
Second free throw off the iron, no good. Rebound to Walters, and he is fouled by Zach Hull. So Ryan, with 22 in the game, will try to add to that. His first free throw is good. 62-50, lead back at 12. A-Hart and Stokes come back into the game for Zach Hull and Rhett Bayshore.
I like Britton's shoes.
Second free throw is good. Well, it's good to know that their bricks kicks approved.
He had some red ones on last game. What's he got on today?
Colorful one.
Like graffiti.
Talon crossover inside out. Bennett wing 3 off the back iron. Long rebound controlled by Ollison, who gives it to Bertelli. Ahead to Timo. Quickly over to Albrecht. Braden lane to the rack. Slams it home with the left hand. Tigers go up 15 off the Braden Albrecht jam. Bennett, corner 3. It's off the mark. Harmon's got it. He fires ahead to Timo. Ahead to Braden. Sizes up another one. This dunk won't go. And the rebound controlled by Talon. Ahead to Britton. Britton inside out to Bennett. To Talon. Over to Stokes. He'll launch the wing 3. He'll get it. Stokes with 18. Ollison fires ahead to Walters to break the press. And with just 15 seconds left, I do not believe Eldon is going to foul. And I think they'll be able to, Tigers are going to just dribble this one out. So Versailles comes over to the Eldon Tournament on this Saturday to face off for the second time this season with the Eldon Mustangs. And they knot the season series up at 1 apiece. Versailles beats Eldon 65-53 to win this 7th place matchup. We'll talk about it in an abbreviated postgame show coming up next. You're listening to KS95 Sports. Now hiring in Tipton, Martin Energy Group is hiring welders, general laborers, and electricians to help build energy solutions that power communities across the country. If you take pride in building something that matters, they want to hear from you. They offer competitive pay, solid benefits, and opportunities to grow your career. Apply today at martinenergygroup.com/careers. Again, that's martinenergygroup.com/careers. Or stop by their office to fill out an application. Martin Energy Group, Highway 50 in Tipton. Jobs for Missouri, energy for the world.
With a Citizens Bank debit card, you'll never have to wonder if your check will be accepted. Hi, this is Ryan Pryor from Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles. You can use your card anywhere MasterCard debit card is accepted. To make purchases at your favorite merchant, get cash in an ATM, or to make a purchase online. Your purchases will be deducted from your checking account and will appear on your monthly statement. Ask for an application. Member FDIC.
A hometown bank, a hometown friend.
In our GT Brothers Automotive postgame show, as Versailles takes out Eldon 65-53, they pick up a nice win here as they get ready to face off with the Mustangs for a third time on Monday night. It was a hot start for the Tigers as the offense was firing on all cylinders from the word go. They put up, I believe it was 21 or 23 in that first quarter of action alone. And, I mean, Jason, this is probably as good as the Versailles offense has looked this season.
Yeah, they look good tonight. They moved the ball. They played as a team. And when we do that, things are pretty good. So, good night for the Tigers.
A big win for Versailles, no doubt about that. For the Mustangs, a late charge there. But it was kind of the opposite story as the offense just was not clicking. That's, at the end of the day, what did Cody and Britton each finish with?
Britton ended up with 9, and Tam ended up with 13, which is probably a little bit low for each of them.
I mean, those two combining for 22, when generally one or both of them has 22 on their own.
Yeah,
so
it's just a tough offensive night. Britton just wasn't hit. I remember the other night, he couldn't miss on those mid-rangers, but just couldn't find it tonight. Some nights you just don't have it.
Now, the flip side to that is it was a great performance from Lane Stokes. One of the best offensive games he's had. But
18 points.
At the end of the day, our shed batting cage player of the game, I think it's got to go to Ryan Walters, the freshman.
Yeah.
He got things going early and never looked back. The young man had a great game here this evening.
Great game. I think he's another one kind of like Talon Hall. I don't think you realize how many rebounds that kid gets as well.
Yeah.
When you look at his scoring, his rebounding, ball handling, just taking care of things. I think he missed 2 free throws. He was 7 of 9, I think, from the free throw line. Just a pretty good game from a freshman. And your other freshman, 17, Big Harmon in there. And, that's pretty impressive for 2 youngsters. One's still 14.
Yeah, a great game by both these squads. And once again, we'll run this one back on Monday. But we're going to put a wrap on our GT Brothers Automotive postgame show a little early as we're going to switch things up and jump over to our sister station, Mix 92.7. If you'd like to listen to that game, you can hear it there. And, of course, you can watch this next contest as the Lakers take on the Comets on MoSportsZone.com. For Britt, he's Jason. I'm Colton. Oh, big thanks, by the way, to Mark Sidebottom back of the studio. He's been taking care of us all night. Always appreciate Mark. But this has been another presentation of KS95 Sports. Good night.